Well, hello and welcome back to The Elegant Life. My name is Erin Kurt and I am a spiritual teacher for women who desire to live and manifest a beautiful, exquisite life with elegance. All right, we are going to continue on this series that I have been doing, and it is all about how do we connect with the divine? How do we connect with God? How do we connect with Source? Use whatever word feels right to you. It's all the same, doesn't matter. But we've been talking about attributes of the divine, things that, well, when I experienced it in my awakening moment about 6 or 7 years ago, I became in union with the all energy. And I consider that to be one of the greatest honors and privileges that consciousness ever gave me in my life, because I know it. I know it to the vibrational energy of my being because I was it. Now, why was I gifted that experience? So that I can use my natural programmed abilities given to me from the divine of teaching to share these principles with you. Because the thing that everybody mistakes is that they're trying to manifest and have a successful life and live a beautiful life by doing things all on the outside of themselves and trying to figure out the how and thinking that everything on the outside is what's going to give them what they want. And this is so wrong. What I know for sure, ladies, is that when we return home to the source of where we all came from, of what we truly are, then everything becomes easy and elegantly achievable, manifestable, livable. So, the one way I know to do this is to sort of break apart some of the attributes of consciousness, divine consciousness. Now, I've already had 2 videos, so if you want to go back, the first one was on unlimited abundance, and then I showed you how to live from an aura of unlimited abundance. Then I spoke last week about creativity, and today I'm going to share with you the next one. It is all about beauty. Now, beauty has multiple facets to it. When I thought of how am I going to get this through without this being a really long video, what I wanted to share with you is this. We need to view the world, walk around the world, looking, noticing, being aware and conscious of beauty. When we focus on beauty in the world, us included, then we connect with an attribute of the divine. Now remember that divine consciousness is something that we can feel in moments. We have all felt its power and its presence, but we can't see it. It's everywhere, it's in everything, including us, but we can't see it. Now, its natural inclination is to form, create, right? We talked about that last week. So when it's creating, it would never create something that is unpleasing, ugly. So we, if we want to connect with this divine energy, we want to walk around and recognize beauty in everything. Now, let me point out some ways. I can't go into all of them now, but there are some ways that are going to serve you so much in your life. Literally, if you walk around doing this, I can guarantee you within a week, you will be a different woman. Ready for this? Okay. Number 1, what I want you to start looking for is the beauty in opportunities that are gifted to you in your lifetime. Now, I used to be a woman before I had my awakening experience that used to think that God was doing things to me. I was being punished. I was being tested. I always felt like the victim in my life because Lord knows I have had to deal with a lot in my life. When I start talking about my life, people just shake their head and say, holy shit. My life seems very boring compared to what you've gone through. I mean, I haven't had to deal with any of that. And at first, I used to think that was it. Why? What have I done? Oh, that brings up emotions still, so there's stuff to clean in me. What have I done to bring all of this negativity and this pain into my life? And then, after I had my awakening experience, ladies, I completely looked at life in a totally different way. And the moment that you start looking at your life from this perspective that I'm going to share with you in just 1 second, everything changes. And what seems to be a pattern of continuous negativity in your life smooths out, and instead it starts to flow. And there's more beauty in your life than ever before. So, if you are dealing with things in your life, I want you to see these things as opportunities for growth. That is the beauty in it. Now look, let's think of things. We all put intentions or wishes out into the universe, right? Okay, now, if we were a vibrational match for that, we'd be able to manifest it like that. It would come. But there is something within us. We can feel the charge almost blocking it and stopping it. You know, how many times have I mentored women to build a business and that matches with their calling, and they're go-getters when we work on their personal brand, and they're like, oh my God, I love myself. This is amazing. And as soon as they have to push the button to send out the email, that's when all those blocks come up. All the insecurities, all the things like, who am I? I can't ask that. I don't want to bother anybody. I can't charge that. Can I ask that? All these things. That is where the opportunity for growth comes. And if you view that as an opportunity for you to become the woman you need to become, you require to become, in order to become a vibrational match to what you're saying you want, then and only then will you manifest so easily and so elegantly, I can't even describe. It will happen like that, effortlessly. I just had a beautiful testimonial from a lady saying she got this job offer. She still cannot wrap her mind around that it has come. And she doesn't even know how to say thank you enough to the universe. She's going to try to think of other ways, but she's just overwhelmed with how it came about. This is what I'm talking about, okay? So view the experiences in your life as these opportunities for you to become the woman. If you keep thinking, why me, you miss the whole point. You miss the learning. So you think to yourself, what is it from this experience that I can learn? What woman can I become? What attribute can I take on? What attribute of myself is not serving me anymore? Do I need to let go? And as soon as you click the button and you match to it, beautiful things start happening, okay? So that's one of the biggest things I can say to you. The second one, I want you to focus on your beauty. Being the most beautiful version of you possible. And what does that mean? That means knowing yourself so intimately that you are able to express it to the world. Does it mean your physical appearance? Yes. Does it mean your internal beauty? Yes. Does it mean getting to really know the personal attributes of yourself that you've maybe even forgotten, or you've denied, or you've pushed away, or you've kind of diminished? You know, you didn't want to shine that light too bright because you noticed that it kind of made people look at you or move back from you, and so you dimmed your light. It is so vital that you are surrounding yourself with women such as the elegant women in the society that I've organized, because there's us women who desire to be the truth of who we are, the truest versions of who we've been made to be, and have a community of women support you and cheer you on and wish only the best for you. That's important when you're a spiritual woman who's choosing to live elegantly. If you're feeling a calling that you desire to be around women who are going to cheer you on and support you and allow you to be who you want to be, go there and sign up. It's totally free. It's just provided for you because I know how it felt when I was on my journey and there was no one for me. Okay, so how do you do this? You start remembering who you were as a child, what it was about you that was so special, until someone maybe pushed you down. Someone maybe told you, you know, aren't you getting a little bit too cocky? Aren't you getting like this? Or you're not really good enough at that, or something. Okay? Who were you naturally as a child? What was your natural personality, your character traits? What did people always say to you? What did people notice about you when it was literally okay as a child? All right? Then I want you to start giving yourself permission to start being that woman again. Remember, the divine intended through its beautiful creative energy you to be a certain way, and it created you like that. And so when you were born, you were that way. That's the way you're supposed to be. Now, as you've grown older, you'll be a more refined version of it. But I want you to start giving yourself permission to be that again. And then the other thing I want you to focus on this week is to start dressing in the style that you know you love. Give yourself permission. I started in September because I was really, really busy. I started to, because I was at home, stay home and not dress up like I usually do. I wasn't dressing like the woman I know I am. I am an elegant woman. I love French fashion. It's simple, it's sophisticated, it's chic. That's who I am. And I know it. And when I walk around in my life as that woman, people notice. And I made a conscious intention. I thought, look at me. Like, I'm walking around like I'm a beach bum. I'm not a beach bum. I'm a chic, elegant, sophisticated, intelligent, spiritual, deeply connected, beautiful woman. I'm going to choose to get back to that. And I don't care if I need to buy another pair of shoes or get these repaired, I'm going to do that. So what did I do? I started. And today it was such beautiful confirmation because my child was going on a field trip today. And I was talking with some moms and I got introduced to a woman who I hadn't met before. And she introduced herself as Claire. And she's from Paris. And we spoke a little bit in French. And she said, oh, so you're another one of the working moms. That's why we never meet each other, because we're always going to work. We never stay around. And I said, no, actually, I'm here a lot, but I work from home. And she said, oh, well, you dress so elegantly. You're very elegant for working from home. And I thought, here it is. You know, I'm a francophile, so I love everything French. Je parle français, and I lived in France, and I was a French teacher at one point. So coming from a Parisian, noticing this about me was like that kind of like, well done, Erin. Well done. You are resonating who you are as a woman. So there's 3 things for you to do today, or for this week. I want you to focus on the things happening in your life as beautiful opportunities for you to become a vibrational match to what you say you really desire in life. Because once you do, it comes like this. And then I want you to focus on your beauty, your dressing, but also the kindness and the other attributes of yourself that you've long for maybe forbidden that you do, or you've hidden. I want you to bring those out again, okay? There's so much more to this aspect of beauty, and I'm going to be actually focusing in on it hugely for a whole day at a retreat that I'm going to be sharing with you in a little bit. But for now, do this week, and I promise you, your life will feel extremely different. Share this video, like this video. This message needs to go out, and I would be so grateful if you'd help me share my vision and my message of the elegant life. Until next week, ladies, have a good one.